Hey everybody, and welcome to TruAura in 2018. As we journey on this new adventure and exciting opportunity, we're going to have quite a few opportunities to connect, whether it be in person. We'll be having some in-person get-togethers as well as some more conference calls like this, Zoom, some Facebook Live videos. Both the Facebook Live as well as the Zoom will be recorded and loaded up to YouTube. And just remember, just because it's on YouTube doesn't mean you have to watch it. You can always play it while you're driving in the car, and you don't have to watch what's going on the screen. And if we talk about something that you want to go back and look at, you can always then go back and fast forward through the YouTube to that one part to just see the visual of something. And also on the YouTube, I always have a closed caption. That way, if you want to watch something where you don't want the noise, I know sometimes you're in a position where you can't have the noise. Like I know at corporate America, you're on your lunch break, but you're in your office, you don't want the noise, so then you can watch it and just read what's going on. I try to keep these really concise because it's just easier to watch in a short period of time. Anyway, so first of all, some of the common questions that I have received, and that's what this call, the first part, and then the next part will be what next. So one of the questions, I'm looking at my notes here, sorry. So one of the questions is about logging into your back office. So I am going to share my screen and get to that particular part. Hang on. Okay, so the one thing, if you can see, those of you on your computer, if you can see right here when you log in is mytruaurabeauty.com. But you have to make sure it has the https:// on there. If it doesn't have the https on there, it will not resolve. It will not come up correctly, and you'll have trouble getting in. So that will be one question. If you haven't experienced yourself, a lot of people have, and they are looking into that. But any of your new consultants, just be ready. That's one of the questions that will be asked. So when you log in, the first thing you see is yourself, your rank. None of us have ranks because, of course, we haven't had any sales yet. And what they call a tree viewer with all of the different people on your team. You will notice that it doesn't show anyone higher than you. I've had a couple of people, call because they were a little concerned that they signed up correctly. So just note that it doesn't show the person above you. It doesn't mean there's a problem. That's just the way it is. So right here, you can go to what they call a unilevel report, and then it brings up a spreadsheet, form to show who is on the team. So then the next thing in the right-hand corner, right here at the top, you click on this little arrow beside your name, and you click on Change Settings. And this is where you can go to load your picture. You can go in and as you see here on the side, it says Edit. You can change your email address. Here's your website, your username, the password. I do not know if you can change this right here at the bottom where it says website, how long, if it has to be approved or what, like if you wanted to change your name. Now, also the contact information here is, your address, your phone numbers, text message, etc. And then down here at the bottom, this is where you have the social media, where you can edit all your different and input all of your different social media that you are a part of. Like if you're on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, any of the ones, Pinterest, Instagram, and that's where you save your changes. And then that shows up on your personal website here. It has, you know, this ties with whatever. And so then you can see it has the link. That's my Facebook, my Google, my Twitter, everything that I filled in on this change settings page. And so another common question people ask, they don't remember what they put in for their website. So be sure and send them to their, what I call the back office, mytruaurabeauty.com. Log in with the username they created and the password that they created, and then they can see their website name here in the change settings. You can also change addresses. Of course, it's got your address. You can put secondary address and payment information. So all of that is right here. And event later on, coming February 1st, there will be several other things that will be available for us in our back office. But for right now, this is how you change everything. So just, I'm going to unmute everybody. Does anybody have any questions on this particular part right here? Okay, so we'll move forward. All right, and then just sign out. Now, one thing to note, if you're on your cell phone doing this.
Jill, can you hear me?
Yes.
Tell me that HTTPS thing again.
It's right here. Can you see the screen?
Yeah.
So for your back, what I call back office, where you go in to log in, you have to make sure you type in this https://mytruaurabeauty.com. If you don't have the HTTPS, it might, a lot of people have had trouble when they didn't have HTTPS.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so the next question that I've gotten a lot about, let me share, that is, what is included in my $14.95? I had several questions on that, and let me make this, okay, so I think everybody can, that's the wrong one. Let me stop this share, and let me share the correct one. There we go. Okay. So, you know what? Let me make this small again. That way you can see it. All right. So on the tech suite, this is what we call, you know, back in Beauty Control, it was $12 a month for our beauty page. Well, this is going to be $14.95 a month for our website / tech suite. And that will begin your 7th month of being a consultant. The first 6 months are free, then starting your 7th month will begin the $14.95 charge. It's only $2.95 more than what we were paying for our website, and we get so much more. One of the things, first of all, you get the back office that we just saw, which will have many more bells and whistles as we move forward. The next thing is our website that we looked at just a minute ago that had all of the information on the join, the products, etc. It also includes an app. There will be an app that's rolled out, and this app is something that is a two-functional app. One, it'll be an app that goes to your clients, for those of your clients who use their cell phone and use apps. I know there are some people, they don't put apps on their cell phone, and that's okay, because you will send those people to your website. So you get to hit both markets, those who traditionally use website and as well as those who like to use the app. And then the other part of that is the application for us as consultants. We will also be able to do use that app as our back office on our phone, and we will be able to select several different things like creating catalogs, like sending texts to our clients, sending emails to our clients. There will be things that you can send notifications through the app to the client. And we will go into more detail when that's rolled out. We know all the details and how it works. But also, you will be able to have a selfie video app. They're still determining which company is going to do that for us, but you'll be able to take a video of yourself and send it to your client using the back office. They'll also include this thing called Margo. It's a high-touch social media multi-channel invitation. Basically what it is, it's a way to send invitations and do follow-up for all of the people that you have get-togethers and launches with. You'll be able to have all of their emails and their addresses, and you'll be able to send automatically. You put this in, create the date of your launch, and press a button, and it will send the invitations, it will send text messages, it will send reminders. Then after it closes, it will send, hey, this party has closed. Do you want to add any orders? And of course, that's, once we do parties. And so that is included. You'll also have credit card payment processing is included in that, as well as when we get paid our commissions and our bonuses, they will be handled through a new system that will send it either to a debit card or direct deposit. And so that is going, all of those things are handled on that $14.95. So does anybody have any questions about that? Okay, so we'll move on. All right, so the next thing I have questions on, how do we earn money in TruAura? Well, there are a couple of things that you earn money. One is through sales, and there are 3 ways through our sales that we can earn this money, and that's our personal volume is our personal sales, just like we've done before, items that we have we purchase directly from TruAura. Another way is also sorry about that. I was getting a text. I wanted to make sure that wasn't somebody trying to get on the call. Anyway, retail customers, people who order directly from your app or directly from your website. Either way, that's considered a retail customer purchase, or what we call a TruAura Loyalty Club customer. And those are people that would like to receive a discount, but they're not really interested in sharing with family or friends or doing any type of selling, but they really love the products and they would like to get a discount. And so that they will receive their orders, they will receive the 4-piece skincare every 60 days. They can extend that by 30 days. Right now, it's the 4 pieces. And the 4 pieces are measured to where it lasts the 60 days where they run out. And then they can add anything to their order. So let's say they wanted to add the eye cream or any of the anti-aging treatments, they will get 15% off those as well when they include those with the order. And starting their 3rd shipment, they will receive free shipping. And then after that, they will continue to receive free shipping. And that is on their doorstep delivery orders, the one that comes every 60 days. If they order in between, that's not free shipping. So the ones that are scheduled every 60 days, and then of course if they expanded an additional 30 days, that's still considered a doorstep delivery, and that will receive the free shipping starting on the 3rd shipment. So those are the 3 ways in your personal sales that you receive money, receive payment. And then, of course, as you build a team, you'll also receive commissions and bonuses from building a team. Remember, this is a ground floor opportunity. It's something new, and people are really, really responding. They want to be part of it because, hey, this is new. This is something I really want to get into. So those are some of the ways that you can earn money. And we will go into detail on training on the commissions and things like that on another call, but that way we can break it up and just focus on commissions on another call. But with that being said, does anybody have any general questions about this?
Jill, this is Martha. I have a question.
Okay.
So you said that their free shipping starts on the third order or after the third order?
On the third.
Okay, so if they, let's say February 1, then their first free order would ship June 1.
Yes.
Because February, March
Yes.
would be 60,
That's correct.
April, May, and then June 1. Okay. All right,
That's
thank
correct.
you.
You're welcome. Any other questions?
I read somewhere that it was after the third order.
It starts with the third. And
Okay, the third. Okay.
yeah, that's been back and forth. I know a lot of people have. You're not the only one who saw that, but yes, it was confirmed that it starts with the third order. But thank you for that information.
Starts with the third order. Okay. Okay. Do you? I don't even have the price of what the products are.
I will post it again, but
Okay.
I posted a picture of all of the products in our Facebook group. But summarize the 4-piece set is $142, and with their 15% discount, it's $120.70. So that's for the fit. It's $28 for the cleanser, $28 for the tonic. The day lotion is $38, and the night cream is $48. The eye cream will be $59. The day repair is $89, and the night repair is $89. So it's comparable to our regeneration line.
Okay.
So that's basically $2 a day.
Exactly, Martha. Exactly.
For your basic skincare.
Yes.
There you go, girl.
Okay.
And that's a good thing. I'm glad you brought that up because that's a great way to share that because people can relate to it better that way.
Or even better, $1 in the morning and $1 at night.
Oh, I like that. And who isn't worth $1 in the morning and $1 at night? I like that. Awesome.
Right.
Any more? Go ahead.
Well, okay. So, but for us, okay. So we're not TLC. We're members.
Correct.
What is our cost?
Our cost is 20%. We receive 20% off of our orders. We also are eligible to participate in doorstep delivery. However, at this point, we're not receiving free shipping. But we do receive our 20%. I'm personally just going to order like I normally do every month, because I will have some clients that will want to order directly through me. I'm hoping to gear most of my clients to order directly through the website or the app, but it's going to take a little bit of time to get them converted over.
Yeah.
Now, what happens on that 20%, and I'll just go over this real high level, every order you place in the month, you get 20% discount. Okay, and then as you go forward, I'm going to read this because it's a little bit easier than me trying to. So Your commissions and bonuses are paid to you weekly on a debit card. So within a given month, when you hit another percentage level, your next payment you receive will be on the higher percentage level. It will be retroactive for the entire month. So therefore, whatever percentage level you end up with for the month, you will be paid at that level for the entire month. So let's say let's say you have a $300 order that you place. Okay, you will receive 20% off of that order, and then at the end of the week, Beauty Control will send you an additional Beauty Control. Shame on me. 28 years, sorry. TruAura will send a 10% a check for you for the 10% extra that you will receive. I say check, but it's a debit card, and it will be posted to your account. Another example is, let's say you placed a $2,500 order. When you place the order, you will receive 20% off of that order. And then at the end of the week, you will receive that other 30% reimbursed back to you, is the best way to say it, so that you end up with an effective, your 50%. You get the 20% up front, and then you're reimbursed the other percentage. Does that make sense? So like a $300 of order is 30%. 800 is 35, 1500 is 40, and 2500 is 50%. But that's cumulative. You could have 10 $250 orders, and you end up with 50% for the month.
Okay.
And they will, retroactively pay us every month, every week, so that you're caught up to the percentage that you are at that point in time. Okay, so I want to go ahead, so that we don't get too far down into that. We'll go ahead and move on, unless somebody has another question that they might need addressed. Okay, so the next thing, what do we do now?
Yes.
The first thing you want to do is share, okay? You want to share your enthusiasm. I mean, this is a new company, guys. And we have new products. We have a ground floor opportunity, and people want this. I mean, people want to be part of something new. They're excited. We have a huge warm market right here. You want to share your website. We all have our website that, our TruAuraBeauty.com/Jeanette Ducliffe, or whatever you put as your thing. You want to share TruAura's blog. You want to share the Facebook page. You want to share, in Facebook, if you have a VIP client group, you want to start sharing information there. If you don't, it's okay. If you have a business page, again, start sharing the TruAura information there. Again, it's okay if you don't have a business page. If you have a personal profile page, go ahead and start sharing like Gary's videos. I mean, they're short, they're concise, they're to the point, and it's relevant. And so these things, they're not selling. So that's what's exciting about that. You're sharing information. Now, you don't want to go and do post after post after post. You're going to want to intersperse it with your normal daily posts that you do. You want to do 7 or 8, normal posts like you normally do of your family, or of your pictures, of motivational, of recipes, different things like that. And then throw in some information from the blog, or throw in Gary's video. You have some current clients, so you can do some emails. You can do text followed by a call. So somewhat like a wording, and I'll be glad to put this in the comments when I post the recording. But for example, hi Amanda, Happy New Year. Just checking to make sure you received the email I sent about our exciting new company, TruAura. If I call you later this evening, would you have a few minutes to chat about our new company and its potential? Or you could say, if I call you tomorrow. So that's a good preliminary text before you call, because I found that a lot of times people are more responsive if you text them first. You don't have to, but that's just something that we have found. So while you don't have to wait to share to Facebook, you can go ahead and get started, but make your list. Sit down and make a list of clients, former consultants, friends. I mean, we have a huge market right now because they're receptive. They're ready to see, what do you have now? What's next? So we'll be able to schedule for a while. Now be sure and write this on either, write it on traditional paper or put it in an Excel spreadsheet or in Evernote or however you keep your notes. Because, I mean, maybe you have a spiral notebook that you keep this in, just like we've always done in the past, because you want to be sure and get back with these. For example, I talked to a girl yesterday. She's like, I want to join, but I'm an accountant and I can't do it till April 15th. I'm like, I'll call you on April 15th. Then there are other people that they may not want to be a consultant. They may want to be a loyalty client. Well, you need to write that down because they will be signed up February 1st. And I have a reservation form that I can post in Facebook. I actually got it from another director. It's a really good form where you can go ahead and get their name, their phone number, their address, everything, so that when February 1st comes, you can just put them in there. If they've already given you the commitment and they're ready to go, take that information and you're ready to go 1st of February. Remember, your goal is to get 20 loyalty clients. I mean, that is your goal. And also 4 people who want to earn. That's what we want to keep as our target to work toward. Okay. You also want to get out your calendar. Get out your calendar, mark dates that you may want to do pre-launch, because you can share now. You can share the information, with just have the product pictures that I posted out there. You can just print them on some paper and just share. You can share over the phone. You can share your website. Again, it is just your excitement. You could record something on your phone and send it to somebody. Now also, I will be doing 1 or 2 a month in the area that you can invite your clients to. And even if you can't make it, you can send someone. Let's say you live in town and you have friends in Cyprus. You can have them, or Tomball area, have them come up here and just let me know ahead of time. And as well, Sue said she will be having 1 or 2 inside the loop, and so we can offset both ways. And if you're local, Sue and I are glad to assist you. And if you're out of the area, a Zoom call, conference call like this, or even a Facebook launch, those would be easy to do as well. And so you want to get out your calendar, mark down all of the things that you have personally, just like we've always taught with Franklin Covey, and then put in the places where you want to do some launches, and schedule your first couple of weeks in February, so that you are ready to it's already the 10th. And so, that's only a couple of weeks away. So start looking at who you want to share with your clients, and think outside of the box. Talked to Sue yesterday, and she gave me a couple of examples that were really exciting. I like that she mentioned that she talked to a girl and she said, hey, I just started a new business and I would be honored if you could get together a few friends so that I could practice And this particular lady says, I just don't have time, but I do participate in a reading club, and I'm more than welcome to give you, 15 to 20 minutes if you want to come and present and show. And so she did. She has that scheduled. And then she asked another friend, and that friend works. She says, I'm just so busy with work. I just don't, have time. And she said, well, do you take a lunch break? I mean, she was very nice to him, obviously. Do you take a lunch break? And the girl said, well, yeah, we do. And she says, well, hey, what if I come in, bring a few Subway sandwiches, we meet in the conference room, and I could share with you guys over lunch? And they were like, oh, yeah, that's great. And so we need to think about those things. We don't have to be so traditional, so we got to have a facial or everything. I mean, of course, we want to have those where people can try it. I mean, like a bunko party. We did a beauty bunko. Well, I think we'll do a couple more of those where we can have the product set aside, and the ladies who want to try it on their face, they can. And then the ones who don't can just fill on the back of their hands. And then we can have our traditional get-togethers where you have one-on-ones or you have just two people. But usually you want to, if you can, try to have two people because they feel more comfortable, and then they usually sell each other, and we don't even have to do the work. We just share and they love it. And I mean, you guys know how to do this. You guys have done this for years, and I know y'all could teach me some things. So, does anybody have any questions about that? Anything they would like to share? That some ideas that you might think would be fun? Okay. So like I said, I will put this recording out there on YouTube with a closed caption, and I'll go ahead and do that pretty quickly, and then I might have to go back and adjust some of the closed caption depending on some of the wording. And I'll also put some of this wording out here. I will so that we can have the wording to go forward. Like I said, make your list, get out your calendar, put down when you would like to do a couple of launches, and start sharing. Start sharing and share your excitement and your enthusiasm, and everybody loves you. And have a great, great evening, and we will talk soon.